I traded CSGO skins for cash for a week, and this is how much money I made. As you guys all already know, I started cash trading a couple months ago, and I thought it would be interesting to make a series about what skins I buy, what I sell, and how much money I make on them. So this is it, the fourth video in a series of videos where I basically just list the items I buy, and I tell you how much profit I make on them. There are some really expensive and really cool skins in this one, and in fact, there is a new most expensive item that I've bought this week. So let's not waste any more time, and let's check out what the items are. The week started off with the certified banger with this bayonet case hardened. It was battle scarred, but it was pattern 262. Now the playside is nothing special, but if you flip it over, check out this backside. That's pretty cool. Now I'm no expert on blue gems, but that is a lot of blue. However, it's also on the backside, and there are a couple of yellow splotches. So I was completely honest with the guy, and I told him that this might be a blue gem. I'm not sure, and I told him that I'm only comfortable buying this if I just offer the normal price I would for a non-blue gem, and he agreed to this. So I ended up paying $263, and I sold it for $310.21. So after fees, I made a profit of $39.45. Now this is a pretty good start, and it's probably the closest I'll ever get to owning an actual blue gem knife.
Are you looking for cheap low float skins for trade ups? Check out today's sponsor, SkinsMonkey. It's the most convenient trading bot site where you don't have to overpay for low floats. I found this .08 Op Elite build and this .09 M4 Tooth Fairy, and the tradable M4 was delivered to my inventory instantly. If you apply code TechSavvy, you get a 5% deposit bonus, and you also get a $5 trading bonus when you start trading. Don't worry if you don't have any skins, just head over to Freebies and you'll find 3 giveaways, all the way up to a gut knife gamma Doppler. So use my link in the description to start finding deals on low float skins today.
Now apparently this week is starting off with absolute bangers because the next skin I bought was an M9 bayonet fade. Now this wasn't anything special, the float was kinda garbage. The fade also wasn't anything special, it was pretty good, it was 92%, but I ended up buying this for $1,285 and I managed to sell it for $578.49, which made me a profit of $255.03. I believe this is the single item that made me the most profit so far in this journey of cash trading. The reason this made me so much profit is that the price made a mini stonk while the item was trade locked. The next skin I bought was an actual skin this time. It was a USB Cayman StatTrak minimal wear. There's nothing special about this. The float's pretty standard, .13. There's no stickers, no nothing, but I'm gonna make around $7.69 on it. Nice. So it's still a pretty decent profit maker. Following the Cayman, we have a very similar item, a StatTrak minimal wear M4 atomic alloy. Same case, same condition, effectively the same float. This is also .13. So of course the profit is also very close at $8.06, and this is a skin that I actually already sold. Continuing the theme of extremely old skins from 2014, we have the Glock 18 Dragon Tattoo, which I bought for $50.50, and somehow, I don't know how, it kinda stonked since I bought it because I managed to sell it for over $65, making me a profit of $13.29 after tax. On a $50 item, that is insane. That's a profit of 26.6%. I wonder what happened to this item. Did it turn into an AK case hardened 661? We'll never know. I guess this week I'm only able to buy extremely old skins. Now we have one from 2013, the StatTrak Factory New Desert Eagle Cobalt Disruption, and I actually made around $19 on this guy, so that is pretty solid, and it's just a very cool skin. Now I don't know why Valve decided to change this back to the old Deagle model when it worked perfectly fine on the new Deagle model. The price would be even higher if this was still on the new Deagle model, but oh well. Next up, funnily enough, we have the third StatTrak minimum wear .13 float pink from the Huntsman case. This time it's the USP Orion. Bought this guy for $66, and after tax, I made $874 on it. Pretty solid, but nothing super special. The next skin on the list is a pair of Shadow Daggers freehands. These are pretty low float ones. These are .01 floats. I bought them for $90 and I resold them for just under $106. So after tax, I made $13.17 on them. The float didn't really add much value. It just made it easier to sell. The next skin I bought was a classic knife Night Stripe and field tested. Bought this guy for $88.40 and I resold it for a massive $109.91. That surprised me by how much it went up while I was waiting for the trade hold, so I made $18.76 on it. That is very solid for an item under $100. The next skin on the list is a factory new Falchion freehand. Look at that luck, got the rare animation on the first try. This skin also went up in price quite a bit since I bought it, and I haven't sold it yet, but I think I'm going to be able to sell it for a profit of around $25 after tax, and look at that, 2 rare animations in 3 tries. Up next, we have a Bayonet Damascus Steel field tested. This was once again a skin that went up a good amount since I bought it. I made $45.98 on it. I just sold it a couple days ago. This is very, very stonks. Now, this next knife is kind of special. It's a paracord fade, but it's not just any paracord fade. Look at that fade percentage. This is 99.3% fade, pretty much as good as it gets. And that's not the only thing. Apparently, the guy who unboxed this and sold it to me opened one singular case and got this insane knife. I bought this guy for $430, and once again, price is kind of stonked, and I think I'm going to be able to resell it for around $550, making roughly $120 on this guy, which is very, very nice. Thankfully, the market's going up instead of down, and this is making me a lot more money. Up next, we have a Bayonet Safari Mesh, which perfectly camouflages. I'm going to make a profit of around $30.70 on this guy, which is pretty solid. I'm not going to lie, making this video makes me really happy, because we're making a bunch of stonks, as opposed to last video and before. Next, we have a Bowie Knife Vanilla. This guy didn't do as well in the market as the rest, so I'll make only about $2 on this guy, but it's still not a loss, so anything that's profit, honestly, I will take. And then I bought a Factory New Op Hyper Beast. I bought this guy for $66.50. This somehow went up a lot, so I'm gonna make $16.70, which is a massive 25% of what I bought it for. That is insane profit. We have 3 more knives remaining this week, one of which is this Ursa Stained field tested. Look at how well this goes with my snow leopard gloves. Honestly, this might be the best relatively budget combo that I've ever seen. Look at how well the whitish silver matches, and also the handle, which is slightly greenish, matches perfectly with the greenish brown patches on the snow leopards. This is so good. I was so surprised when I saw this combo. That being said, I am gonna make $14 on this knife, so not only does it look great, but it's also making me some cash money. The second to last knife that I bought this week was a minimal wear flip knife Autotronic. I bought this for $243, and I will make a profit of $62.70. That's 26% profit. I think this might be the knife that went up the most since I bought it percentage-wise in this video. Remember when I said in the beginning that there's an item that's more expensive than anything else I've bought before? This is it. It is the Karambit Fade 007. Let's not talk about the Fade. The Fade is 79%, literally as garbage as it gets. The inspect side corner is not great. It has a bunch of scratches on it. However, the play side corner is not too bad, actually. It does have a scratch on it, but it's pretty small. I paid $2,040 for this guy, so I will make a profit of roughly $285, which is pretty solid if you ask me. But that is pretty much it for this video. We made a total of $983 in this video. Now, to be honest, the title is not exactly accurate. This was more than a week. It was pretty much exactly 2 weeks, but let's just still call it a week for the sake of the video. I really hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope that you enjoy this series. I've gotten a lot of responses that they like the honesty, that I'm telling you exactly how much I profit from your skins, and I think that's a great thing. I'm here to be transparent. There's no secrets. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.